Hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. How are we? How are we all? How are we? Hopefully you've had a good day. Hopefully you have a good start to your week as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, it's been very warm here today. It's been a weird, weird day. This morning woke up and it was wet. It had been raining through the night, 4 a.m. I had to get up and shut the window because it was that rainy. I was beginning to panic that we were going to waking up and find water all over the floor, because the way our room faces, sometimes when it rains heavily, we end up with water all over the windowsill, etc., etc. So yeah, I had to get up and shut the window, which was a bit of a panic because the boys start to move around about 4 a.m. If they hear noises around about that time, there's a bit of ooh, okay, is somebody getting up? Are we going to get ready to rock and roll? So I was a little bit. This might not be the best move in the whole entire world, but they were fine. So that was all good. Got that sorted, and then it's kind of rained all morning. There was the absolute torrential rain through mid morning. Then I went down at lunchtime and looked out, and it stopped raining about half an hour before, and the ground was dry. And it was that hot. It was like 24 degrees by the time 5 o'clock came. It's now beginning to go back the way, thankfully. I think it's sitting about 22 at the moment, but still 22 at this time of night in the UK. Not great. Hello, Lily, Lily, Lily. How are you? Thank you for the lurk. Yeah. So it's been all good. It's been all good. I've had a decent start to the week. Good, good, good. Thank you. Yeah, been a decent start to the week. Work has been very busy, however, but I had a fantastic Sunday. Sunday was good. Got so much done in terms of. Thank you. Ooh, before I go, thank you, Lily. 13 whole months. Crazy work. Imagine. That's
Lily3890
mad.
underscore has made another deposit on new cyberware. They've been saving for 13 months. Totally not a scam. Ooh, before I go.
Ooh, before I go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Most appreciated, Lily. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I hope your day was good today. Hope Ghosts was, or it was Ghosts, isn't it? I hope your day out with the Ghosts was good. But yeah, I've had a really good start to the week. Work-wise, it's been quite full on, which is good because it's kind of shot past. And then yeah, Sunday was really good because I got loads of stuff done, and you'll begin to see demos coming out thick and fast on the Death Does Demos playlist, which is good. There was one came out today, a very short one today, Perceptum playlist, which I realised as I was halfway through it, I thought I've played this before. We've played it before on stream, so kind of broken my own rule of I'm playing demos that I didn't play on stream. But that one's up, which is good. Tomorrow there will be a new one called Dark Lessons, which is a bit of a point and click, but you actually point and clicking. Well, that actually no, that's not true. You are moving it about. You are moving around WASD, and you're clicking on stuff that you pick up to solve puzzles. So environmental puzzles, basically, picking up a can of dog food, and then you have to find the can opener, and then you won't be able to keep the savage dog at bay. So you need to find some sleeping pills and combine all three, and then that's the dog going to sleep. Type of puzzle game, which is great. I really enjoyed it. The art style is different. It's something I've not really seen. But in fact, at one point I was slightly worried about it. But it's there's no mention of AI or anything in Steam, which they have to do, obviously. But it looks quite interesting. The voice acting was kind of okay. But yeah, very good, very good, very good. And then a couple of bangers towards the end of the week. We've got Slain 2, which I don't know whether anybody's familiar with the Slain games, but they're absolute bangers. really, really good fun. Side-scrolling action games, good combat, killer soundtracks, lots of screaming guitars and double pedal drums going right, left, and center. Had an absolute blast with the demo for that. That'll probably come out on Wednesday. No, Thursday. Sorry. Today is Tuesday. I'm losing track of the days already. So yeah, that'll probably come out on Thursday, and then on Friday. I never remember the name of this game. It's The Road of Dust and Sorrow. I think it is. Yes, The Road of Dust and Sorrow. Um, which again is a kind of survival horror side scrolly. It's 2D basically, survival horror type scenario, which is really good fun as well. Again, interacting with the environment, go find this thing here in order to go back and trigger this system, which will give you something else to go back and do something else with. So typical survival horror fare, but pixel art. And really good as well. Enjoyed the voice acting, etc. on that as well. So yeah, that'll probably come out on Friday. So it's hammer and tongs for all the demos this week. Just going to get them all out. I did kind of think, will I hold them back and put them out every 2 to 3 days? But you know, I've got 3 of them edited, so they're good to go and just waiting for automatic release, if you like. And then I've got the Road of Dust and Sorrow to edit at some point over the next couple of days to get that. That if I can't get that done, then that'll obviously have to overhang till next week, which won't be a disaster because there'll be plenty of stuff going on there. It is good to see. It's funny to watch when you put these new ones out there, whether or not they're actually going to be watched at all, and then suddenly you kind of sit there for about a week thinking nobody's watching that at all, and then all of a sudden it sort of jumps to 5, 6, 7, then to 15, 16, 17, and you're like, ooh, okay, how far is this going to go? Sometimes it sort of stilts round about 25 ish. Sometimes it goes up to 50. I think the highest one there is about 177 or something, which is for one of my little videos, and I'm not putting out any promotion for them. I'm not throwing that out at all. They're just going up on the playlist. I should probably do some, social media sort of fanfare every time they go out. But I always forget about that element of things and just kind of hope that people find it, which is a bit daft, really. I've also been looking into potentially doing stuff for. I know people in the past have said I should read stories and books, etc., on YouTube, and and I've kind of looked at it and thought, well, I'm not 100% sure how to go about that. And I know that you can get in trouble if if a story has been, you need to get permission from the writer basically before you can use it, or you need to take stories from the public domain. But there are so many books and stories from the public domain now. Most of Lovecraft and most of Poe's stuff is from the public domain, so I'm going to maybe do something with that, where I put together a few stories over a nice backdrop of maybe rain and a bit of thunder, and maybe a crackling fire, as if we were in the old library that we used to do the Redeem for in the channel, and do a bit of that, and maybe put together a couple of hour-long videos that people can use for sleeping purposes, or just generally, learning about new stories or whatever. Probably more on the creepy side of things. I think it's always better to have a tale from that sort of aspect. So yeah, looking into doing that. When that'll happen, I have no idea, because time, just getting time to do these creative things isn't always easy. But yeah, moving things around and just trying to do some different stuff. Yeah, it's always good to just try something new and see where we're up to and what we're doing. So, from that point of view, yeah, interesting. Always like to do a bit of freshen up here, there, and everywhere. So, yeah, we've got that. Lots of games coming out. I was a bit disappointed in the review scores for Beast of Reincarnation. I was really, really looking forward to that game. Probably a little bit too much. I was trying to temper my enthusiasm because, as I say, the fact that review scores and the embargo didn't lift until literally the game started to go live in various shops was a bit worrying. And I think having looked across the review scores across the board, I watched a couple of review videos as well. There doesn't seem to be anything particularly wrong with it, but at the same time, it looks like it's aggressively average. I think is probably about the long and the short of it. It seems to do a lot of stuff right, but in one hand, but in the other hand, it seems to drop what it was doing right and kind of fluff it. Um, and I played about half an hour of it at lunchtime today. Just booted it up and thought, right, let's have a look at the first 30 minutes or so, see if I can get a handle on what's happening. And I have to say, I was a little bit disappointed when I opened it because the default graphical settings on it made it look like ass. It was just awful looking. And I thought, well, I'll play along with this a little bit just to see what it actually really. Because if I was going to stream it off the PC, that would probably, the settings that it gave me were probably where I would need to pitch it. But after about 10 minutes, I was thinking, I don't know if I can play this game the way it's looking. It's not particularly, there must be a better. So I kind of punted it up, knowing that I wasn't actually, didn't have OBS running. I wasn't going to stream it at all from that point. And it looked infinitely better when I started tweaking about with the graphical settings. So I think it looks okay. It's very one color palette at the moment. A lot of sort of drab greens, browns, yellows, ochres, that kind of thing. I'm hoping that as it goes on, that maybe changes. Again, I'm only half an hour into it. Haven't seen a huge variety of enemies. The actual core fighting seems pretty cool, and it's got a fantastic parry system, a bit like Sekiro. So that can't be a bad thing. So we'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes. But yeah, aggressively average seems to be probably the most accurate description of Beast of Reincarnation at this point in time, which is a little bit disappointing, as I say. I was super looking forward to that and hoping that I could get my teeth stuck into a bit of a. I don't even think it would be a AAA game. Having looked at it, I don't think it would be described as a AAA game. I think it's probably a decent AA game. And we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I haven't seen anybody screaming from the rooftop saying this is the greatest thing ever. But there's a whole host of games coming out this week and beyond. Obviously, we're now in this super busy period where everybody's trying to release everything ahead of GTA coming out later on in the year. So I've got a number of requests into various PRs round and about to see if I can snag a couple of keys here and there. The Skin Stapler, which is by the same dev that made Fear, Flesh Made Fear, which we played a few months ago. That's coming out in 2 days' time. And we played the demo of that. That was good fun. So yeah, hopefully I'll get that based on the fact that I did quite a few streams on Flesh Made Fear. Played through the whole game on stream last time, which I think was about 3 streams. So we'll probably end up. I might even buy that one anyway, just to support the dev, even if I don't get. Even if I don't get a key for that, but there's a ton of games that are sort of floating about that I've put my hand in the hat in the ring for, just to say any chance of. Just depends. You might be lucky, you might not. So we'll see how it goes. But it certainly won't be short of content for a while. I think tonight we're going to play a game called Dive or Die, which has been described to me as a mix-up of Dave the Diver, Dredge, and Darkest Dungeon, which just is an incredible trio of games to be an amalgamation of. If it's got the pedigree of any of those games, then I'll be super, super happy. It's got a very interesting art style. It's not normally a roguelite I'm not a huge fan of. But yeah, in terms of the actual artwork and the presentation of it, it's intrigued me enough to really want to give it a really good go. So we shall play that tonight. And thanks to Guillotine for giving me a key for that, as ever. Really appreciated. So we'll pin the message and you can see, you can go to Steam and find out where you can get it if you fancy it. And then for the rest of the week, I've been wanting to play a game called This Bed We Made for a number of months now since it came out. I've heard nothing but good things about it, and yeah, I've always as I say, I've always wanted to play it, but every time I go on Steam, it's one of those games, because I play so many games. I'm always a little bit price sensitive to things, and it's one of these games that always just seemed a touch expensive in my stupid head. So, and even when it goes on sale, it never goes in properly deep discount sale. And it's been out for over a year, I think. So I was quite intrigued when I got a notification to say there's a DLC coming for it, a standalone DLC. And I was eligible for a key for that. I thought, oh, I'll try my luck and see if I can get the actual main game, and did. So thank very much to Press Engine for that as well. So we'll play the main game on Thursday and Sunday. And then, I don't know how long that game is. It could be 4, 6, 8, 12 hours. We'll work our way through it. And then we will go and do the DLC, which just came out yesterday, I think. So, yep, fresh games, hot off the press. As I say, if we can get the skin stapler, that will follow up that. And then beyond that, we'll just need to see where the keys come from, or I've got other games that we can jump into. I did the demo of Deer and Boy across on YouTube. It looks interesting in a sort of limbo-esque inside. Solve the environmental puzzle, move the story on, so kind of Reanimal and Little Nightmares, all that kind of game. That looks interesting as well. So we've got that to play, Planet of Lana type as well. So yeah, there's loads of things that we can keep going with. So, and we might go back and finish off a couple of the ones from. We still have Dimhaven to finish. So yeah, I kind of want to do that, but I need to be in the right frame of mind for that. Because of the the difficult nature of some of those puzzles, makes it just a bit of a. Hello, Sky. How are you? Are you working?
It's got a wee knob on it.
Are you working? Are you about to start working? Are you finished working? Hopefully, you've had a good start to the week anyway. Lovely to see you in. But yeah, so lots of things coming down the line potentially, and we'll just need to fit everything in. So games coming down the line, demos going into Death Does Demos on YouTube. Potential for me to do a bit of reading and a bit of background and a bit of this might help you go to sleep. I be well, thank you. Just finished work. Yes, I am. I'm very good. It's very warm here. Is it warm with you, Sky? It's sort of 20. Well, it's dropping now. But it's 22 degrees here. Which is not great at this time of night. It was up at 24, 25 for us today. Very humid as well. So, yeah, not so great from that point of view. But it's 24 at the moment. Yeah, that's not so bad in terms of what it's been with you guys down there. But still not particularly fun at this time of night when you're thinking about heading to bed in a bit of time. So I suppose we should really get on with the Scrandles, do that, see where we get to, and then we can jump into tonight's game. But yeah, let's do that. Where are we? We need to do this, and then we can go here. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Right, let us. Oh, tell you what I need to do. Right, we're in the category now. Good. Remembered at long last. Always remember about 2/3 of the way through the round. But we're done. Right. We should have a bet on how many mushy peas we're going to see here. So let's do this. Christmas dinner in a cup from Stockport, or pie in a donut. Again, absolutely peak Scottishness putting a pie in a donut. But I have no idea. I mean, Christmas dinner in a cup, let's go for that because, yeah. Much as I'd like to try the pie in a donut, my God, that sounds mad. Right, so we've got a sizzling chickie, a sizzling chickie, a sizzling chicken piri piri fillet burger. That looks tasty, I have to say. And that looks okay. Sausage and batter with a nice clean lot of chips there. The batter looks nice and crispy there without being, it doesn't look soaked in fat or grease or anything. That looks quite all right. But against this, it has to be this, surely. Yes. Okay. Right. A chicken skewer with chips and cabbage. That's a slightly odd, and this is in Colombia. Okay. They've got crinkle cut chips in Colombia. I thought that was just a McCain's thing that you threw on a tray and put in the oven off of the 70s. Crinkle cut chips in Colombia. Or we've got cheese and onion pie from Anfield, of all places. That looks very beige and very bit meh. Cabbage, though. Hello, Megan. How are we? Lovely to see you. Chicken, they always appear just when we're getting into the scrandles. You love some beige. I'm feeling the chicken skewer. I quite like a crinkle cut chip, but I'm not sure about this partnering it up with cabbage. Cabbage doesn't sound like an ideal companion for chips and chicken skewer. However, let's go there. You get so locked in. Yes, that pie was not doing it. Okay, so we've got popcorn with a soda in an anime setting, or cheesy garlic bread with pepperoni and marinara sauce. Well, anime girl popcorn, in terms of getting the cup and the popcorn box, quite like that. But 17 quid for a bag of popcorn and a fizzy drink, not good. 13 quid, however, for cheesy garlic bread with pepperoni and marinara sauce. Sign me up, Gov. I'm there. Right, burgers and kebabs. They didn't even put it in the box, yeah. Burgers and kebabs, a new style of footy scran. Okay. So you put a kebab and no, you get a burger and a kebab. This is from Switzerland. Renowned for their kebabs in Switzerland. They are. With an angry burb there. Or we've got the 999 challenge. 9 tiny hot dogs served with 9 tiny beers. All right. Actually, that doesn't sound too bad. But I don't know whether whether the people would vote for this just for the novelty of it. But nine tiny hot dogs with 9 tiny beers. Are they different? Are the beers different though, or is it the same beer? Is it like a flight of beers, or is it the same brand of beer just in a tiny glass? And I would also have thought those glasses actually do look glass. I wouldn't have thought you'd have wanted to actually hand them out, for fear of them smashing all over the place. 2 seconds. Let me just do this before I forget, because if I don't, it'll be all dark throughout the house. What the hell was that? That was the weirdest. That was the weirdest train signal ever. So, I'm not 100% sure what this. That looks good. I'm going to go that side. Okay. Yes. Nice. I like it. I like it. Right. Pork gyoza and chicken karaage from Japan, no less, versus Bishop Stortford FC's meal deal, which, doesn't look inedible. However, A £9 meal deal. Yes. So you get a big Coke, some chips, and a burger, which looks okay, passable. But you're not going to give up a pork gyoza and chicken karaage in Japan, are you? Not going to happen. Right. Pigs in blankets hot dog. Holy. With cheese and fries. That's a genius. Although I would say it's going to be a bit, that looks dry as hell. The actual sausage itself, what a, what a great, absolutely great idea to do a big pig in blanket in a hot dog. We've got buffalo chicken tenders and fries. This is a hard one. Price wise, decent. I've got a funny feeling people will go for the chicken tenders. However, if it was me, I'd probably go with the, just from the sheer. But I don't know whether this that's a hog in a duvet. Indeed, I don't know whether it's a UK thing. A pigs in blankets just a UK thing. Do we get excited about these things and nobody else knows about them? Is this just one of these weird UK isms that nobody else on the planet really knows about or cares about? I mean, I could do with the cheese being a bit more melted, I suppose, and I could do with there being a bit more sauce. Well, any kind of sauce on it. I do see that, but that might be a personal choice. Maybe they decided not to put sauce on it, but there doesn't look to be any kind of butter or anything in that roll, so it's going to be a bit dry. I'll go with this. I'm fairly sure this is going to be wrong. Yeah, yeah. I kind of thought that. Right, onion rings with ketchup and banana peppers, or chicken wings and that. 30 pence. What? 30 pence. I mean, to be fair, it looked. It's very skinny rings, certainly, but that chicken wing looked like it crawled up onto the rice and just rested itself down to die there. What's the plastic bag over the thing for? I'm going to have to go with the onion rings, indeed. That doesn't look like a chicken wing. Right, standard Liège. We've got chicken tenders and fries, or we've got chicken and rice tray, which looks all right, but that cheese is a bit unmelted. There's a lot of kidney beans in there as well. Not good. I'm not good with kidney beans. Has to be the chicken tenders. Right, a stadium dog or a smash burger. There is no competition here at all. That dog doesn't look like it's seen a. The only thing you can tolerate them is a con carne. I pick them out of a con carne, to be quite honest. If they're there, they're being removed to the side of the plate. They're being excluded from the play area. Yeah, that dog doesn't look like it's seen hiding her hair of an oven anywhere. That is just not great. It's well sauced. I'll give it that. It is well sauced, but beyond that, not good. I think Smash Burger has to win that easy, especially with a beer. Right, okay, we've got chicken wedges in a beef bowl or nigiri, which is 13 quid. Not happening. Hiroshima Gogo. Well, this again is from Japan, and we're getting chicken wedges in a beef bowl. Has to be. Right, nice. Okay, we did well there. And I did actually say that I thought the chicken tenders would win, but I went with personal choice there, which bit me on the bum. That could have been a perfect run had I played the odds and actually picked the one that I thought might actually win. Okay, there'll be a historical one. I think we'll leave that for now anyway. And we'll go back and do that maybe on Thursday. So, yeah. Right. That's that done then. Okay, let's get on to the main event of the day. We can get on to this lovely game that's been gifted to me by, let's do there. We'll go there. By Guillotine PR. So we can do this. And you can go and check out that. Okay. You can go and check out the Steam page for it and see if you want to play it. I'm not sure whether this is going to be. I'm not sure whether this is going to be mouse and keyboard or controller. I'm kind of hoping controller, but don't know. So this game's called Dive or Die, Children of Rain. So let's see what it's all about. Okay. This game saves automatically, does so after each dive and frequently. Okay. Hopefully you can hear it.
The end times began.
Okay.
When the sky turned black at noon.
Right. Very atmospheric.
Don't let the rain touch you.
Oh. Well, it's a bit late for that, isn't it?
Each droplet carries whispers.
Oh.
The whispers bring agony.
Okay. Maybe not where I thought this game was going to go immediately.
And death. For 5 years, the black rain poured without end. The oceans swelled. They crawled upon the land, devouring entire continents.
Okay.
As the sky cleared over the last of the land, mountain tops turned islands. We witnessed it.
Oh.
The shape of a true god. The Rainmaker.
Right.
The endless ocean swirled beneath its
Love
shadow,
the art style.
giving way to its bountiful domain. Its abyssal pool.
Okay.
If we are to survive in
Yeah,
this
I love it as well, Megan. Which is the art style and the eldritch nature of it was what attracted me. Okay, we must dive. And as I say, someone said to me, it's like a mix-up of Dave the Diver, Dredge, and Darkest Dungeon. And I thought, that sounds pretty cool. Let's have a look at the settings. How was the volume there? Was it okay? Or could it do with being pumped up a little bit? Or that's all good. I don't know whether I can play this on. Can I play this with a controller? It doesn't look like you can play it with controller. So we'll do that. Okay, that seems okay. Audio seems okay. Good. Right. Okay. New game. Okay. Choose your difficulty. You won't be able to change it later. Okay. But we're not going to go hard. Countdown duration 40. Starting nutrition 15. Oh god, we're definitely going endless mode or madman mode. Stuff that. Let's go normal. And start. The Rainmaker's world is unforgiving. Death and failure are inevitable under the black rain. Well, if they're inevitable, then I'm all right with it. I figured you'd come by.
Last storm tore
Ooh.
through the camp something fierce. Took many of ours, it did.
Okay.
Even swept our leader with it. May the tides carry his soul.
He looks like he's seen better days.
Reckon that leaves you in charge now. We're in your hands.
Dude, I've just turned up. I'm like literally just here.
Food stores are dry as a bone. Folks can't keep their wits about them on
Oh,
empty
of
belly.
course. Of course. Oh, looks like we can actually move over to
Best we
control.
take a plunge in the pool. See if it's in a giving mood.
Okay, old Jack.
Why not send old Saltman, eh? Poor sod's not got much left to offer.
Okay. Expeditions are the only way to obtain higher tier survivors and certain destination exclusive traits. Okay. Interesting. Oh, God. Diving the pool. Collect food, mementos, and materials to tend to your camp. Get back to the surface before you run out of oxygen. Watch your health and sanity. If they're reduced to 0, the survivor will die or go insane. Okay. Oh. Okay. Something sharp could cut through these vines. Well, I don't think I've got anything though, do I? So, right. I need to remember. What's this? Oh! You can dash to swim faster. This has no cooldown and can be used indefinitely. Dashing increases oxygen consumption exactly as much as swimming speed, so feel free to dash as much as you want. Right, so collect blueprints to unlock crafting recipes. A lantern. Okay. Does this tell us where we're going, or is there... Uh-huh. Right. Just keep an eye. Keep an eye on where that's going, where the oxygen is, because I need to get back to the surface. Can we go... Ooh! Ow! Okay, let's go a small... Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Maybe I shouldn't be in here without a light. I don't feel that I'm best equipped here at the moment. What's that? Oh, that's the empty thing. Right, okay. We can go carbon again. Or iron ore. Yeah. Dashing doesn't seem to be a particularly great idea at this point in time. I'm not quite sure what's going on with the bodies that are... A needle gun, okay. Right. 40%. Okay, the oxygen's going down quite fast now. Let's not go too far. Wonder if we can get back. No, we can't. Can we go through here? Okay, we can. Copper ore. Oh, we're going to die here. Hydrodynamic fins. Right, we're getting to the top. Dang it. Okay, we're in trouble because that's not clever. Dead end. Dead end. Not good. Right, can we get back to the top? We're not going to have a death on our hands on the very first run of this, are we? Please, God, no. Give me some grace here. Ooh, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay. 5% oxygen. I think we're just going to make it. Just 3, 2, 1. Oh. Oh, Joe Saltman came out. We made it. Thank God. Right, okay, so a decrepit token of what once was. It brings forth nostalgia and comfort, +5 morale. Okay. A common material usually found in anthracite, used to craft all sorts of items, cannot be blessed. Interesting. A blueprint containing information about a technology's design, yes. The most common metal found in the abyssal pool, used to upgrade and build structures as well as many crafts, can be blessed. Okay, a blueprint containing, a needle gun. A common conductive metal used to craft electronic devices and other items, cannot be blessed. And then hydrodynamic fins. Okay, so does that allow us to kind of shoot across the water? The people are satisfied, the people are fed. The workshop is now open. Joe Saltman has leveled up.
Made it back in one piece, did he? The depths know to be merciful, eh? A fresh meat dock this morning. They'll be sitting round that bonfire we used to call the lighthouse.
Mm-hmm.
Pack 'em a knife and send 'em down to fetch us something worth eating from the pool, will you? While you're at it, tell 'em to search the ruined building to the east, near the surface. Word has it, there's a nice blueprint in there.
Okay.
Gotta pull their weight, they do. Oh, and mind they steer clear of the rain touched. Ain't no coming back from that.
Right. Okay. Right. Good grief. Lots and lots and lots of things. New recruits. Check the lighthouse for new recruits. Minimal gearing. Craft a diving knife in the workshop. Okay, you can craft all sorts of gear for your divers in the workshop, provided you have the material for it. Equipment, tools, and upgrades are crafted once and can be used on all divers without limit. Consumables and ammunition can be crafted multiple times and are lost on death. Okay, so we need to craft. Nice. We could craft that. We can craft darts. We have enough to make a needle gun, but we probably don't have enough to make the needles to go with it. Maybe we do. A rucksack. We haven't got any algae tissue. Okay. It would kind of make sense, I think, to have a lantern. Maybe. Okay. Right. How do we check the lighthouse for new recruits? Okay, that's the workshop. A new survivor reaches your camp every day. Look at their stats, upkeeps, and traits to decide whether or not you want to recruit them. Oh, this is cool. Right, so Hayden Stormgrove. He's a bit frail, and he's quite sensitive. Okay. Maybe not living up to his name then. Expedition. You can send survivors away in an expedition. Should they succeed, they'll return with new recruits and resources. Righty-ho. Recruits found in expeditions have higher stats and can get unique traits depending on the destination. Watch the success rate before you send them off, as they will never come back from a failed expedition. Okay. Righty. So I'm presuming we're just supposed to recruit this guy. Adds the survivor to your camp along with their daily upkeeps. Let's do that. Okay, so we've got that. Launch a dive from the diving deck And then search the ruined building to the east for a footprint. Can I look at the town hall? The town hall lets you consult your full list of survivors regardless of their availability. This is where you can level them up. You can also dismiss survivors, taking them from your camp and back to the lighthouse with the new arrivals. Ah, okay. So we can level up Joe Saltman. We can give him more oxygen, I think would be... Okay. Hardworking. Blessed Netter. Hardworking plus 10% to oxygen, health and sanity and carry capacity. Okay. Or -1 nutrition and morale upkeeps. Right. Okay. So he's easier to manage. When manning the fishing hut, each net dredges a random resource every day on top of the usual. Let's go hardworking to begin with. Okay. And that's us there. Old Jack we can talk to. Lighthouse diving deck. So we're going launch a dive from the diving deck and search the ruined building to the east for a blueprint. Okay. Survivors may occasionally be unable to dive depending on their current occupation. Okay. So I'm going to use Joe and we're going to dive. Okay. So far, so good. I'm kind of getting it. Oh, God, what's that? And how do you... Okay, that's how you use the knife. So... Oh, a map of the Western Shallows. Right, okay. Is this what it's meaning by... there's a dude with a construction hat on there. At least he's got his high vis on. Didn't do him any good, but... how do I use my lantern? X. Does that run out? Killer algae can be cut down. How do you cut them down? Algae tissue. Okay. Ooh, shoot. God, my health's just a bit gone. This is not clever. I've been hit too many times already. Right, I'm going to have to be ultra careful on the way back down here and back. Okay, and my oxygen. Let's have a... Okay. Okay, we found the building. We need to be very careful about the oxygen. What's that? What's happening? Right, okay, so we can't dive that deeply, it would appear. The rain won't stop. Each droplet dense and black as this unending starless night. Oh, damn it! I'm going to die. Is there anything I can use to... Oh, maximum carry reached. Okay. Is there anything I can use to... I can't carry anything more. This is not clever. Okay, I'm going to need to... How do I get to... Okay, so that we get to pick that up anyway. Right, let's get ourselves out of here and head back towards the dive site. I hope these algae don't come back. They do come back. Right, I need to be very careful. Okay. I mean, one touch and I think I'm dead, so I'm a bit worried about this. Can't remember whether there was any algae on the way here. I'm kind of hoping that it was all right to get back to the surface again. Okay, oxygen's at 25%. It's all right. I can make it back. We are cool. We're sorted. Joe Saltman came back. Yes. Okay, right. Where do I put all this stuff? 39 days until the flood. What the hell? What does that mean? New recipes are available in the workshop. Okay.
Feel it, do you? The Rainmaker's gaze, watching, drifting ever nearer, slow as the tide.
Okay, Jack, you're beginning to put the heebity-jeebities up me.
Just a few weeks now till the Maker drowns us in his reckoning. Time we proved our faith.
Right, okay, how do we do that?
Seek out his idols and lay him at the altar.
Okay.
The first one lies in a ruined building claimed by the depths.
Ooh.
Listen for heartbeats.
Now, we heard heartbeats. I thought that was me running out of oxygen.
Make proper offerings to the altar, and perhaps his blessing will keep the flood at bay.
Okay. When the countdown reaches 0, the Rainmaker will flood all land, ending your run. Diving and using the Pass Day button causes 1 day to pass. Nothing else does. The altar lets you perform offerings to amass worship and delay the countdown. Okay. Repair damaged structures to unlock them. Start with the altar and the infirmary. Once that's done, you'll be able to repair the fishing hut, the library, and the memorial. There's a lot happening here. Find Eldritch Idols. Okay, so we can get 8 of them. Then head down to the deepest point in the abyssal pool. In a ruined building claimed by the depths, listen for heartbeats. Well, that's what we heard in that ruined building. Rebuild the altar and the infirmary. Okay. Ads are starting in 3 minutes. Altar. Oh, we need 3 iron ore. Okay. Activate obtained Eldritch Idols. Right, okay. Where's the hospital? Here, the infirmary. Carbon we need. Okay. So we can't do either of those at the moment. That's a bit of a pain in the bum. Workshop. Let's go back to there and we can let's do that. Craft the healing balm. Hang on a minute. Wait. Where's the restores 15 sanity points? Okay. Raw rain panacea, 25 health and sanity points. Okay, so there's a load of stuff there. Designed to propel thin object. Where's the did we not pick up that blueprint? Okay, let's do that anyway. Let's do a couple of them. Seems reasonable. Right, okay. And then go to the town hall. We can level up Joe here. We can go. Let's put a bit more into health. God, that's a fair upgrade, actually. Oh, aye. Yeah. That's fine. Ooh, choose a skill. Diving skills improve survivability and efficiency while driving. Driving. I wish it was driving. Martial arts. Hello, Baseman. All right, I've watched enough people come and go now, and we are an hour into the stream. Time to finally do the thing, methinks.
Congratulations.
Oh my God.
You are the winner.
Welcome in, Baseman. How are you? It's been very quiet tonight. I'm not quite sure where everybody is. Although this is becoming a bit of a general trend with the stream, I have to say. This is proving that I'm actually not a bad streamer, because I can yak to myself for the first half hour without actually really having any feedback at all. Anyway, welcome in. Thank you very much for being here. in a post Forbidden Solitaire world. So we can do 50% plus knife damage, or we can do minus 10% oxygen. That sounds quite cool. 30% needle gun, 10% chance to duplicate materials. Biology, okay. Raw strength, 10% carry capacity. Scavenging. I think, to start off with, this sounds like a decent thing. Minus 10% oxygen consumption. Okay. I don't think I can't do that again, can I? 2 points left. Okay, so I can. Okay. But can I upgrade? I can't upgrade him. He needs to dive, I suppose, before he can do anything. So I can't transfer the level points. I have to do... Let's do a carry capacity one. And let's do another health, actually. And do that. Okay. So, Joe is going to have to do a bit heavy lifting here to begin with. We need iron ore and also algae and carbon. Okay, so I think what we'll do is we'll dive. Let's use... Oh, he's got no health. So how do you get health back then? Maybe we should just use him to begin with. Although amateurician design... Yeah. The blade can slice through plants and tissue with ease. Yeah, so he's got that. That's fine. Let's just dive, because I want to get some... Oh, this is going to be... Oh, this is tough, though. Because all I want to do is get some algae and some ore to start those builds. But it actually wastes a day. That's cheeky. What's that? Food can. Okay, we'll take that. Right, let's go down here, because this is where we found all the ore and stuff to begin with. Yeah, okay. Take some of that. Carbon. It wasn't that what we needed. We needed iron. Where did we find the iron? Okay, I think that's what we needed, actually. Right. Annoying. Whoa. I'm going to take as many, because we can make health potions with the algae. So we should keep that. And then we can get more ore here. What is this? This is an abandoned building as well. Is that a tentacle? Oh god, is that tentacle moving, or was that... Right, I need to watch my... Okay. I need to watch my oxygen here. What's this? You can feel the Maker's presence in this altar. It demands sacrifice. What, we're just going to sacrifice somebody to it? Stuff that. So I take it if somebody's like sick, we could actually just send them down to their death. To appease the gods. Which is a bit of a rough one. But I guess if you get somebody that you're not overly keen on and isn't really going to give you a huge amount of benefit, then we should potentially... I'm at my full capacity carry as well. Which is a nightmare. Okay. The only issue I've now got is I can't remember how to get back. I thought I went here. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's get back out here. I need to start heading back because I'm going to run out of oxygen otherwise. Yeah, we came down this way. The feeling of utter isolation here is crazy. I'm not a huge fan of that, actually. It's quite hard to hit that. As you're drifting towards it. Let's go up here. I just want to get back now with all this gear, because then we can do the infirmary. I presume once we've made the infirmary, then we can actually stick people in and get them better. Okay. Uh-huh. So I feel we did kind of clear sky. Don't know whether that makes any difference. The people are fed, the people are satisfied. Okay. Nothing happened today. Hayden has leveled up. Every structure in your camp can be manned by a survivor to unlock new functionality. Certain survival skills and conditions will unlock even more perks when manning specific structures. Right, okay, so we can make... Why can't we... We didn't get enough algae tissue. What the heck? Okay, well, let's do this anyway. We can build the altar. Choose which Eldritch Idol is currently active. Initially, only one can be active at once. Perform different kinds of offerings to amass worship and delay the flood. Okay, perform offerings to fill the worship gauge and gain a worship point. Each worship point adds 1 day to the countdown. Okay. And then we need to find the idols. Okay, so we've made that. Town Hall, we can level them up. We've got 1 point left, so let's put that into health. Whoops. And then let's do that as well. Okay, so he's on tier 2. Right. So we need to find more algae, and we need to rebuild the altar in a ruined building claimed by the depths. Listen for heartbeat. I'm sure that's to the east where we were. Okay. What I don't know at the moment is how I can feed these guys the stuff. Because I've made these health things, but I'm not sure how to actually... So I've crafted them, but I don't know how to feed them to... How do I use them? Build the infirmary to heal survivors' health and sanity. Okay, so I need to go and get more algae tissue. Whether I should try and get all the way to the... Let's send Hayden down again. And send him back to that building. You don't have to fight every creature, especially not with a mere knife. Yes, understand that. However, we need to get to where we need to be. Right, let's just ignore the mementos at the moment. Just take it easy, because we don't want to get hit by these algae. Okay, we could do with a bit of that. Okay, we're not getting any tissue. Oh, damn it. Okay, that's what we needed. At least we've got the tissue that we needed. let's get along here. Let's not dilly-dally. There's too many things here that you're like, oh, okay, I could get that, and then you're like suddenly over cucumbered and right, we're going up here, I seem to remember. Okay, we were here, and then we went down here, and we started to hear a heartbeat down here, and everything went grey, and I thought, oh, I'm going to die. What's this? I can hear heartbeats. I thought that's what I was supposed to do. Okay. Interesting. Not quite sure what the heck's going on there. Let's go here. Maybe it's got something to do with being here. See, it's inside that building. So what is it? Ooh, what's this? Doesn't break from this side. Okay. So, how am I getting down there then? This doesn't feel like it's going in the right direction. Oh, so I can head back from there as well. Interesting. Okay, that's good to know. That I can get out of there in a hurry, if needs be. I need to understand what's going on here. Maybe I just need to dive deeper. No, that's definitely where I need to be. I just don't understand how to get there. So I can go here. I can... Oh, yay. Maybe I need to go this way. No. I can't get there. How do I get there then? Ah, okay. What's this? Ooh. Right. What? What the heck? Right. I hope my oxygen's not going here. I hope I'm getting freebie oxygen. Oh, this doesn't look good. This isn't a particularly good memory. Trauma. Okay. So we got that. There's a thing there, so let's not... okay, we need to get out of here. Rapido. And get round. Oh, we can't get there. I have to go down and out. Ooh, this is not good. This is not good. This is not good. Let's go. I don't want to lose all this stuff. If I've got the idol and I've got the goods to make the infirmary, I want to get out of here. Alive. Okay. Nice. Ooh.
Beauty to behold. Oh, maker of rain, never have you witnessed faith like this. More. Aye, we need more. Dive far to the east, through wrecks, then through toxic wasteland, then through a house of slaughter.
Dude, you're not making this sound particularly appealing.
Oh, and keep a listen for the rain serpent.
Just throw that one in as well, pal. Yeah, no bother. It's easy, you know? And this is the second idol I'm looking for. Feed it a good old treat and it might ferry you off yonder. Okay. Clear skies. The people are satisfied. A new surface access to the abyssal pool has been discovered. Okay, so that's cool. So we can go in at the secondary access, and that just allows us to go further. I like that. That makes sense. Build that. Okay, so we can now put Joe. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Right, okay, we've got an available bed. No curable condition. Heal wounds. Yes. Oh, no. Cancel. Okay, is that it? The infirmary must be manned to cure negative conditions. Okay, that's fine. No. How do I just get out of here then? Okay. So is Joe in there now? There's so many things happening. Ooh, what the hell? Right. Joe's in the infirmary. Good. We have that. At least we've got that sorted out. Okay, we've got 1 point here. So let's put that into carry capacity. And then, again, 10% oxygen consumption seems like a good deal to me. Okay. Nice. Righty, so find Eldritch Idols before the flood. So we can go to the altar and select the Idol of Betrayal. Pacify. It causes small enemies in an area around you to become pacified for 15 seconds. Okay. I'll take that. Perform offerings to fill the worship gauge and gain a worship point. Where did we have to go? The lighthouse. That's where it was. Okay. Vance Stormsend is obsessive. Okay, so we could send him down. He's obsessive about what? Could we send him down to be sacrificed? We might as well do that. To if we've got two that are kind of working away, let's send him down and sacrifice him just to see what happens. Sorry, Vance. We've got a library now. We can map the abyssal pool. Well, we definitely need that then. We need to find more carbon. And then the memorial. Okay, next one, we need to find carbon. But we're going to put this guy down here. And then upgrade the diving deck to tier 2 to select different diving spots. Okay. How the hell do I upgrade that then? There's a lot happening here. It's good. But as a starter for 10, I've just started playing the game. The Rain Serpent is a mysterious creature that can teleport you to previously inaccessible areas. The serpent will only offer its services in exchange for serpent treats. Listen for humming to find it. As you uncover new idols, the Rain Serpent will appear in new places. Okay. Active Eldritch Idols unlock occult powers for your divers. Use them wisely. This is mental. Okay, what happens if I... Okay. What kind of... Okay. So he's not giving me anything for that. Okay. Vance might survive here because I want to find out... Carbon. Nice. Okay, that's what we needed. We needed some carbon. Yeah, Vance has secured his continued existence for a bit. Why are we not getting any algae tissue? That's iron ore. Don't need that. Let's get some food cans. Where's the ores at? And who's this guy over here? Can we smack this guy and take some more foods of some kind? Oh, he doesn't like it. Oh, don't like it. Don't like it. Don't like it. Ooh. Ooh. Rain rot. What the hell? So much health disappeared there. Okay, we need to start heading back. Oh, what's that? Make this carbon, please. Yes. Nice. Okay. Let's head back. Let's head back. Oh, dang it. I keep forgetting that, okay, algae tissue. Okay, so we can now offer him something. I keep forgetting that the algae comes back when you... Okay, let's see what he does. Oh, I don't know what that is then. Let's grab the food can. There's another food can there. Where are we with the... Okay, let's go in here. I'm just keeping an eye on my... What was that? It shot off. That didn't look good. A copper ore. Let's get that. Oh, we've got maximum carry. Damn it. Right. Let's get back and see if we can... This is mad. What a great... I'm enjoying this. This is far better than I actually anticipated it would be in one respect. I thought it looked pretty cool art-wise, but I wasn't sure. What the hell? What the heck's the... Something out the back that the dogs have obviously discovered's worth barking at. Crazy dog. Joe has finished her treatment at the infirmary. Okay. Nice. If you are unwilling or unable to dive, you can pass day to skip a day. Flood's countdown and survivor upkeeps will tick all the same, but you won't have gathered any resources. Right, okay. So we didn't want to do that, but I did want to do that because that allows us to map. The library lets you consult past findings and encounters such as journal pages, creatures, or resources. It also contains a map of the abyssal pool, which unveils as you explore during your dives. I like it. Okay. So we've barely touched anything. However, it does allow you to put a marker down as well, which is even better. Okay, the shallows. Okay, so it allows you to put markers down so you can work out what's happening where. Right, okay, that's cool. I like it. We can build the memorial. I would like to know how much we need to do in terms of upgrade. So we need copper and we need all sorts of stuff from over here. So do we send this guy down now to the altar? Where was that now? I can't quite remember where that was. Let's send Joe down again and see if we can find the altar. Yeah, okay. We need to do that as well, yes. Okay, so we dive in. Okay, he's now saying hum hum hum. But we don't have any of those. Don't kill me before I get down to this thing. I don't think it was through there. I just think it was further down here. It'd be good if you could see the map. Let's go there. I think it was here-ish. Let's dive. Yeah, it was in this building. I just want to see, I want to see what happens when you sacrifice the people. This survivor will die. The Maker will bless this area and its resources for 1 day before the flood. Plus 1 day before the flood. Blessed areas are more dangerous. Okay, so we get a day back. But why would blessed areas be more dangerous? Okay, let's see what happens anyway. Enemies in blessed areas are much more difficult and the process is irreversible. Blessing the area too early can slow your progress. Okay, let's not do it then. We're leaving the altar and hot-footing it back because I is big coward. Oh. So we now need to get back, picking things up. It's just going to be a kind of race against time constantly, this, isn't it? Okay, that's carbon. Iron. And we're at 50%. This guy's got a rubbish carry capacity as well. Okay. Okay. That looks like algae tissue that Okay. I don't know. The thing I don't know is how I can. I don't know whether I can just dump stuff. Can I open a menu and just dump stuff to take other stuff back? I think I should always take the food cans, probably. But I'm not. I'm at 4.1 and I've got a carry capacity of, I can't even say it. 4.2, so. Okay, let's see where we are there. Vance Stormside came back, yes. Okay, can I upgrade the dock now? Black rain happening. What the heck? Okay, he's now... Ooh. It rained today. Thankfully, our people were duly sheltered and no one was touched. Praise be. Numerous rain touched will roam the pool today. -5 nutrition, plus 10 morale. Numerous rain touched will roam the pool today. What does that mean then? So... That's neutral, obviously. That seems like a bad idea. That seems like a very bad idea. Because if it's -5 nutrition, what does that mean, though? What does -5 nutrition... Is that like a permanent thing? Or +10 morale? Oh, so you eat 5 more... You take your nutrition down and you... Yeah, let's do that then. Jack spotted a wooden crate floating near the camp. It contained a number of preserved newspapers from before the apocalypse, political scoops, and a vast number of short-lived hot takes. Scientists clone extinct fish that immediately goes extinct again. It all seems so quaint now and so comforting. Whoa. Okay, so camp morale is super duper high. So we can upgrade the lighthouse. We can build a fishing hut. Passively fish for treasure to improve morale. Ooh, that sounds good. Passively fish for food to improve nutrition. And passively fish for rare items to enhance your survivors. Okay, so we could do all that. Lunette Wickbriar we could take on. We could build this memorial and let's see what we've got. There's a lot of stuff we need for this. Okay. Right. Let's put our boy in there. Okay. For him to get at least one of survivors committed to infirmary with no treatments in progress. They will automatically... Oh, no. Okay. Heal wounds. Okay. Okay, so he's now there, which is great. I like this. We only need 2 planks, 3 algae tissues, rain rot. We can use that. Okay, let's do that then. The fishing hut lets you passively catch fish or treasure every day. Fish grants nutrition, treasure grants morale. The survivor manning the hut fishes automatically, and upgrading the structure unlocks more fishing slots. Sometimes you'll fish a rare catch, granting bonuses beyond nutrition and morale. Okay. So I can assign somebody to go and do that. Change. He's got no relevant skills, so let's not do that yet. We'll just allow that to kind of get on. I don't quite know what that means. Okay, so I'm going to need to start taking people on. Okay, but I'm trying to... How do I can't upgrade that then, obviously. It says upgrade, but I can't see where to upgrade here. Okay, anyway, let's leave that at the moment. We'll need to go from the diving deck. Let's send our boy Joe back down. Or let's send Lynette down, actually, because she's got huge lung capacity. My God. So she's going to go down and start collecting resource. So we can try and upgrade. I don't know what that means, numerous rain touch. Does that mean that things are going to be nasty down here? Okay, so let's grab this copper. I want an ore down here. Okay. Okay, she's actually not going to be that helpful in this scenario because she can't carry that much. But, oh, let's keep grabbing stuff. Right, okay, we are where we are. That was kind of, pointless in a way. Because she's got great lung capacity, but terrible carry capacity. So that's just a day wasted, essentially. Which is a bit annoying. I should have really thought about that at the time. Okay, but that might allow us to upgrade something else, so that's fine. And we can update her, hopefully, and give her a red moon. What the heck's that about? Vanstorm says, okay, right, okay. She doesn't get, she hasn't leveled up. What the heck? As the sun goes down, a bright red moon rises, an ill omen shining macabre light on all the blood these waters have drunk across the years. We cannot ignore a blood moon. The abyssal pool will be bloody next dive. Oh, God, no. We're going to be diving in blood. You take double damage. But killing enough enemies will grant you a blessing. What the heck? Something washed up on the shore today. It's a deformed fish. This is where it's like dredge-like as well. It doesn't exactly look like it, but then it doesn't exactly look like anything else either. It's certainly the offspring of rain. Whatever should we do with this? O Maker, enlighten us. Is it blessing or is it curse? Let's release it and nothing happens. Or let's eat it and we'll guess we'll see what happens. I don't think anything good is going to come from eating that thing. In all honesty. However, if we were to take the bloodborne attitude, maybe we'll gain insight by consuming something with all those eyes on it. I mean, nothing ventured, nothing gained kind of thing. Let's give it a go. It turns out to be edible, although our people found it repulsive. So we get 10%, plus 10 nutrition, and minus 5 camp morale. Okay. So a bit of rough with a bit of smooth. Okay. Burgett Barnacle. She's got a passion for machines, but gets distracted easily. Okay. Okay. Change. So you actually have to have skills in there before you can set them to... Well, let's recruit her anyway. And then... Oh, hello? Okay, we can upgrade the lighthouse. Okay, let's do that then. Man the town hall to upgrade structures. Damn it. Where the hell's the town hall? Oh, I need to put somebody in there. But they don't even... Okay, this is becoming a bit complicated now. Right. Let's go to the workshop. New. A serpent treat. Ah, okay. We need rain rot, so we can do that. I thought we picked up a... Okay, let's do this. So we've now got that. I thought we had a blueprint for a bigger oxygen tank, but maybe that just happened passively because it wasn't there when we went back to that structure. So we now can't upgrade that, I don't think. Okay. So we've now recruited her as well. Diving deck. Let's put Joe. Oh, he can still. Why haven't I done that then? Town hall. Right, let's go level up. Oh god, his health's diabolical. Okay, yes. Right, so hard work and sobriety. When manning the fishing hut, each net dredges a random resource every day on top. Let's put him into that. And then can we... How do we get... Okay, so do we need to put him in a fishing hut? It's unmanned. Change. Okay. So he's now in there. Nice. You can reassign manning survivors, but changing a survivor's activity more than once a day will fatigue them. Recently changed assignments. Changing again will cause fatigue for this day and the next. Okay. Right. So he's now in there, sorting that out. Like it, like it, like it. Who can we put in here? Manned by. Can we put her in there and just say, okay, yes. She's a particular, which is in there. And then town hall. We can man this by let's put Hayden in. Okay, she's there. Let's put Hayden in here just so we can... Right, okay. So he's now manning that, which means we can do other... We can upgrade, potentially. Yeah, if we get... I don't know what that is, though. But we can now upgrade that if we need to. And then we need to try and up... There's so much happening here now. Right, let's go to the diving deck, and we're going to get our boy Joe. And he's going to go down and start getting some stuff for us. We're not... If we have to find 8 idols, not doing particularly well on the idol finding front. Kill creatures to quench the moon's bloodlust. Does algae count as killing a creature? Oh god, that thing looks hideous. Okay, oh, look at the capacity on the... I don't want that, I just want the iron ore. Okay. Let's just do a swim around here and kill as many of the algae as we can. We're going to have to kill a lot of algae here, by the way. What's going to happen if the bloodlust of the moon is not quenched? That's what I need to know. Is it going to come and kick her ass? Is it going to unleash some mad Lovecraftian hideousness? Give me all the ores. Oh, here's one of these things. That might not be nice though. Oh! What the heck? Oof. Okay, we got some rain rot. That can be useful. I need something heftier to kill those things. Oh, that's rain rot as well. Okay, we're halfway. What the hell's this thing? Ooh, I don't know what that was. Ooh. Is that just like a... Okay. So that was like a shortcut. Nice. I like it. Right, let's keep watching the oxygen though, and let's not get carried away with... Ah! Okay. God, there's not a lot of... Not a lot of margin for error around here. What am I doing? Oh God, at 28%. Right, we need to head back. Oh God! My health. I keep forgetting that these things respawn. He's going to have to go back to the infirmary. Where are we? 20%. Okay. We're going to be so close. We're one algae away, I think, from... Okay, that's there. Right, let's go down here. Just stay with me, stay with me. Hopefully there's this last one. Enough blood has been spilled. Okay. I'm going back, and we're 7%. Ooh, and my health went back to 100%. Organic tissue with highly regenerative capabilities. Days after being severed, it still reacts to touch. Okay, that's what that is. So I've got that iron. Right, hopefully when we go back here, I've got loads of stuff to... Clear skies. Lovely. Okay. Morale is okay. People are fed. We're good. 3 survivors no longer have the condition new occupation. Okay. Joe Saltman has satisfied the moon's bloodlust and received blessed blood. Fishing report. Okay. We've got 3 eldritch fish. There's so much happening, man. This is mental. Joe Saltzman gathered a few comrades and recounted the most thrilling story. And that's how I got banned from 2 buffets in the same afternoon. Truth or fiction, the resulting relaxation and camaraderie is genuine. Joe Saltzman gained grateful. Other present survivors restored up to 50 sanity. Beautiful. Our own story will be one worth telling too. Why have we not got enough to upgrade this diving deck? What do we need? Iron ore, carbon, silicon. Where the hell do we get silicon from? I've not seen any silicon at all. Okay, we need to... look, we can use that. Anyway, that's not what I'm needing. Because I want to do Town Hall, level up. Okay. Let's level up health. Next. Hardworking. Sobriety. Okay, -1. Let's do sobriety. And validate. Okay, so she's now got sobriety and she's working at the infirmary. So that sounds like a good deal. The lighthouse we can update. We can upgrade, sorry. That's manned by nobody. Who's this? Adrenaline rush anemic. Okay. Right, let's I don't think we okay, we've now ooh, look at that. Sweet. So we'll recruit her. And then we can put her into here. Okay. And then this diving deck, I want okay, she should be manned by Birgit, because she likes machines. But she does get distracted. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on her. Just in case. Let's do this then. Let's upgrade the memorial or build the memorial. Those who didn't make it back are remembered in the memorial. You can burn items as tribute to the dead to obtain special conditions and experience. Okay, there are no dead to mourn. Hey! Right, so we've got nobody in the library either. But I don't think we've got anybody to put into the library. We've only got Joe. Because he's managing the fishing hut. She's managing the infirmary, diving deck, lighthouse. Okay. So it's just Joe who's doing the diving at the moment, which is fine. Joe seems to be okay for us doing the diving. Now, expedition. What's this about? Select an expeditioner and select a destination. Okay, so you can send these off on passive. Okay, let's go across here and we can craft one of these now. Nice. And some of these maybe. Let's craft a few of these. Right, we've got 5 of them, which we should be able to. Okay, and then there. Okay, where's everybody's health? All good, all good. So she's got an adrenaline rush and is anemic. Should do well on Scrandle. She's sober. So at best, so they're better net are obsessive. Manning the town hall. Okay. Right. East through Rex, Toxic Wasteland, and the House of Slaughter is the second one. Now, find Eldritch Idols before the flood. So that's our next one. But we need to upgrade. There must this silicon must be. We must be able to find this silicon around here somewhere. Because it won't let us move on to the. Oh, look, we've got upgrades down at the bottom here. How do we get to the upgrades? I can't move down to the bottom here. Or maybe that's just... Maybe we just found them. Maybe they passively just work for us. The upgraded stuff. Right. Let's go mining deck. We're going to have to go back down again. Ooh, we get upgrade the diving deck to tier 2. Yeah. So we get 20% oxygen at that point. Okay. Daily offerings at the altar. The flood draws near. Okay. Interesting. Right, let's go and talk to this humming serpent dude. Now that we've got an actual treat to give them. Whoa! What in the Dark Souls? A stinger suit? That sounds cool. Ah! I forgot which button I was pressing there. Okay. This, I can tell, this is going to become a... This is going to become a Steam Deck game for me as well. I'm going to sit and play this offline. What's this? Is that going to kill me? No. How do I get back out, actually? By the by. Oh god, that thing doesn't half hit hard. Right. Do I just go back up and this thing pulls me back out of here, or... I mean, it swallowed me down and spat me out somewhere, but wee. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to get out of here. What's... Ooh, blueprint. New blueprint. A rebreather. Sounds fancy. Okay, I've now got a horrible feeling that I missed something up here. Remember, the algae will have drawn back. I'm remembering. I'm getting it. It's taking me a while. Yeah. It's so hard. Dude. Right, okay. What have we got here? Ooh, body. Okay, where am I? How am I doing with... Alright, okay. Is that okay? Well, I'm saying okay. I still don't really know where I am. Okay, so maybe we should try and go a bit further... down. Maybe not. Just a bit annoying, that. Sometimes you just float into it before you're really ready for it to... You know, you're waiting for your... Oops. You're waiting for your hand to come back with the blade. I really shouldn't be going deeper and deeper, I suppose, as my oxygen's running out, but I'm kind of... Pressure threshold. Oh, God. Back. How do I get out of here, though? That's what I'm more worried about at the moment. No, don't go that way, because... let's not do that. Let's just try and get out of here. I've hardly got anything picked up. Okay. Right. Can I get out here? It's saying I'm getting to the surface sort of area. I mean, I've got a couple of nice... Yeah, I can't get out here. This is not clever. Silly serpent has dropped me down here. And it's left me in a bit of a pickle. Because I don't know how to get out. Okay. So what did he do there, actually? Just drop me in a place where I could get that thingy. The blueprint that I couldn't see before. Yeah, okay. Right, let's go through here, because there'll be nice stuff through... Oh, God. Let's not, then. Let's just get... I keep forgetting to use my pacify thing as well. Hold to head back. Okay. So we'll see what we've got now. Joe came back with all this stuff. Well done, Joe. Okay. Clear sky. So we're not going to have to make any kind of moral choices. The people are stoic. Oh, morale's going down. I need to start finding these mementos. Right, okay, I'm understanding why I need to buy them now. Burger, okay, yes, okay. Ooh, look at all that stuff. Okay. This one was seen rowing a little skiff, close enough to the camp that we could see him, seemingly with no intention to stop by. Judging by his livid colour and rotting clothes, he's been at sea for a long time. Why did he not react to the sight of inhabited land? Light should have been the promise of safety. We'd throw him some food. That takes us down a hell of a lot. No, stuff that. I'm not entirely sure that inviting him in would be a good idea. However, it could be an asset. The man ignores your calls. I like the fact that there's a bit of jeopardy in here as well. That's quite cool. I do like that. It's cool, cool, cool. Right. Okay, so we can't... We still can't... Still haven't got enough to do anything with that. Which is a bit of a pain. Hello, Parto. How are you? We can level up Joe. So I think we should probably... I mean, carry capacity seems quite good, but at the same time... I mean, health's not really an issue at the moment, but we're not really taking on big enemies. Oxygen seems to be the main issue at the moment. So let's do that. Unbreakable Will. The first time the survivor dies, they get back to the surface with 1 health and lose all resources instead. Ooh, okay. All damage dealt is doubled. 150 experience earned from manning. Okay. Expeditions they lead you double. When manning a lighthouse, new recruits cannot have negative traits. That's cool. I think as he's going to be our primary diver, we should probably take Slayer. This game's so cool. Right, this has to be health. No. Well, actually, he's only manning the fishing hut, so at the end of the day, it's not a big deal. Let's give him more carry capacity, because maybe he can... Okay. Martial arts, don't need that. Apnea, don't need that. Gun handling, we don't need that. 10% chance. Biology, 10% chance to duplicate collected organic material. 10% carry capacity. 10% chance to duplicate collected food and mementos. Yeah, let's do that. When manning the library, all survivors. Okay, so when manning the workshop, manning the lighthouse, he's what? He's the diving deck, ritual practice, bookkeeping, medicine, dark arts, fishing. That's what I need. Okay. So he's got that. Right. So Joe's now our man for what have we got? A rebreather. We need silicon. Where are we getting this silicon from? That's really annoying. Blessed algae tissue. Okay. Upgrade the workshop. How do we upgrade the workshop? Aluminium. Okay, where are we getting this from? Why am I not finding any of this? Annoying. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, it keeps telling me to upgrade the diving deck, but I can't find any silicon, and that's what I need. Maybe I'm not going... But then I was diving down pretty far there. Okay. Let's get moving. I don't know if it's worth giving him a treat right away. Let's get moving here. See how far east we can get before we have to kind of say we need to come back. I'll take some copper. Okay, so that was where we were. Yeah, we opened up that shortcut, so it's nice to know that you can actually... The shortcuts remain. Okay, and the plank in place. Ooh. Right, let's get down and out. See how far east we can get here. We need to collect some mementos as well, because we need to get... People need to start feeling better about being in the camp. Okay, so we know we can go up here, and that takes us out at the top. Alright, we need to go down though and round the bottom of the part. Have you seen this game before? It's wicked good. There's a lot going on, but it's amazing. Oh, here's a dude, look. Whether this is a good idea or not, I'm not 100% sure. Okay, that's way through. What's this? What's that? A web coral. Okay, so we've broken through now. We might get new stuffs. Carbon. Okay. What's squealing? Oh hell! Oh hell! I didn't enjoy that. No! No, 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 no! Oh, he's got me again. I'm gonna die. No! Joe's dead! No! Rip Joe. Joe Saltzman never made it back. I can never say his name. Joe Saltman never made it back. He will be remembered. Oh, that's a nightmare. Oh, God. We're in proper trouble now. Right. Okay. Vance Storm Center has gone missing. No! There's nothing but water around and all the boats are accounted for. Where might they have gone? Hopefully they'll show up eventually. A mystery to be sure. This is not good. I was quite enjoying this up until about 2 minutes ago. Now it's not so good. Right, we can level her up. Let's do that just in case. Hardworking sobriety. Yeah, let's do that. And then that. Okay. And then we can do her. And she's only got 14 health. Holy. Okay, so that needs to go. And then we're going to get that as well. Right, so we need to go there, though, if we want to get the upgrade stuff. Iron ore, web coral. So, yeah, okay. I need to get treats for the serpent. That's so annoying. I could make this, but I don't know whether it's actually worthwhile. Because I'm going to need to make pins for it as well. Let's craft it anyway. I think we should probably just do as much as we can. Daft. Okay, so we can. Yeah. Okay. We need to go to the lighthouse. Kendra Echo Shore. Okay. Let's recruit. And then who are we sending out diving? So she's got 160. He's got 176. What's her? She's a coward. Okay. He's gone missing. Old Joe's deed, which is not great. Where is she? She's manning the lighthouse. We've got her manning the diving deck. Right, so maybe we should change. Yeah, okay. Proceeding will cause Hayden Stormgrove to stop manning the town hall. Well, yes. It's going to have to be, I'm afraid. Okay, he's not... a dead diver. So we can go and recover the dead diver's stuff. Interesting. There's definitely something that keeps moving when we come through here. Let's swim through. Okay, at least we've got enough. Ooh, what's that? Ooh. I knew there was something here. You couldn't quite see it before. But it's like a puffer fish or something. There it is, look. Right, okay. So we're down here. We need a memento. Oh, I know what we could do. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? The boonfish granted experience. Okay. Son of a beeswax. Right, okay, we're okay. Okay, mementos. We need mementos. They sound cool in this scenario, so we can get out the bottom here, which is nice. Get some food. Right, so this is going to be a good run, which whatever happens. Didn't enjoy that. Okay. I don't know whether this is a bright idea or not. We could end up losing him as well. Especially with the... Okay. We're going to need to go quick, I think. What's that? A silky egg. What the hell's that? Right. A brighter lantern. That sounds like a good find. Something corrosive could break through it. I don't have anything corrosive. And I don't like the sound of that thing. It's chasing after me again. Right, how am I going to get through here? I need to go quick. But that means I'm taking too much oxygen. Carbon. Right, okay. No! Okay, rucksack. Please let me be able to get out of here. Okay. Oh, God, that was so terrifying. I don't like this at all. This is a nightmare. Oh, poor Hayden. Right. Okay, everybody must be a bit happier because I got mementos. A chanting moon. Okay, so people are fed. Yes. We're going up. That was better. Okay. Chanting, what was that eerie sound? It couldn't be any one person singing, as the psalmody comes from every direction. Every direction, including up. It seems to be loudest up. Could it be the moon? Maddening rain, psalmist chant in the pool today, pardon me. Kill them to obtain random permanent stat boosts. Okay. The only problem is Jack spotted a wooden crate floating near the camp. Praise be, it's food. One might wonder why that old fisherman didn't keep it to himself, but you won't see anyone complaining. Well spotted, Jack. Nice. Okay, so we can upgrade the town hall now. Oh, we need to man it first. Right, hell's teeth. Because he was manning the... Right, I need to... Okay. Right, we've got that. Right. We need to go to town hall and level up these people. So Hayden gets leveled up. With some... Let's put more health into Hayden. And some more carry capacity. Nice. Ooh, we've got more. Oxygen, maybe? Nice. Unbreakable will. Okay, that seems like a good selection now, but... let's take Slayer again and validate him. Yeah, she's managing the infirmary. So we've got 1 point. Let's put health up there. Now she's on the medicine. Okay. Nice. Okay, so she's got that. This is stressful, man. This was supposed to be a nice, you know, a nice game to just tide me over between things. Now I'm stressed out my head. Incredible. So she's managing there, so she's not really... Right, so we've... can we man the town hall? Let's go to the lighthouse. He's a hypochondriac. So let's take him and put him in charge of the town hall. Okay, which allows us then to upgrade it. Yes. Not entirely sure what that does, but we've upgraded it. What's old Jack saying?
This idol.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I've seen all that. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So, no point in doing that until... Right, okay, so infirmary, we need to put our man Hayden into the infirmary. Yes. So, I wonder if we should just pass the day. I know it's a bit of a waste, but we're still learning stuff at the moment. It's not like we're going to beat the game or anything at this point, so... Alright, let's go back and see what we can do in the workshop by way of... Okay, so there's... Ooh. See, there's these upgrades down at the bottom, so we've actually found the new backpack and the new... But I'm not entirely sure how we get to that, or whether they're just passives. Because we've found the blueprint. And then we actually have to, you know, upgrade that. So what do we need for this? We need iron ore and aluminium, which God knows where we get the aluminium from. Probably that area with that nasty big creature in it. So I think what we should do is probably just let the day pass. A day will pass as it would if you dived in. Hang on a minute before we do that. Let's go to this memorial. The dead. Okay. I thought it said memorial must be manned. Oh, right. Okay, to burn tributes. Okay, so we're not getting that yet. Yeah, let's just pass the day. A day will pass as it would if you dived the abyssal pool. Upkeeps will be collected. Yes, okay. It just allows us to get that chanting moon out of the way. Yeah, it doesn't do it. That's not good, though. Eesh. Okay. Everybody's doing okay there. Something worse. Okay, we know about that. First to the some... Oh, no. One survivor's lost 10 health. 2 survivors lost 10 sanity. Oh, good God. Really? I thought that was going to be okay because it was good last time. This game. Fanny Undershore. Bonjour. She's obsessive. So we'll recruit her. And then we should go to... let's put her in charge of that. And then... did I see something else there? The library's unmanned and the memorial's unmanned. Okay, so if we go there, who can we put in there? She's not doing anything at the moment, so you should go there. Right. Burns an item as tribute to the dead. Let's burn copper ore. Gain creative spirit condition, curious spirit condition, nostalgic, or restores 30 health. Okay. Let's burn that then. Okay. That didn't really help. Okay. So I think what we're going to have to do here is dive him. Yes. And try and find some mementos and food. So we go tearing through here. Am I just gaslighting myself, or does that feel like it's brighter? Straight away. Oh, damn it, I never saw that. Said he, having thought that he had a brighter... Okay, I want to go down here and get some, because there's always good mementos and stuff down in this house. So if we go in here, we can pick up mementos and get food. Or yeah. Damn it, always forget about that one. Okay. And there. And if we get that, then that'll get everybody back on side, back at the ranch, which will be good. So we get the food can here. And the food can here. And the memento here. And the food can here. We're okay for oxygen, so we're fine here. What's this? Silicon! Right! No, 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 no. Son of a... Right, okay, so that was cool. I don't know if we're... More silicon. Okay. We've still got plenty health and we've still got plenty oxygen. So that's cool. And we know we can get out of there in a hurry if we need to. Now, if we go back here, having gone into a certain little area there, has that respawned that silicon? No, it hasn't. Horror? Ah, look, we can actually chuck stuff. If we need to. Yes. So we're at halfway. Right, this is where it changes and that horrible, horrible thing. But if we're coming out from this direction, then maybe we can steal all the stuff before it... Ah. The eastern farmlands. Okay. I'm sure this is where that thing grabbed us last time. Here it comes. I don't like that thing at all. It's a nightmare. I'm running out of oxygen. Let's go back. This is not fun. I get the distinct impression you need to have a bit more firepower, or at least a bit more speed and a bit more health for doing that. Okay, let's have a quick look round and about here, because I know you can get up to the top. I wonder why I missed that last time. I think 2 silicon will do it for the upgrade to the... Right, we know we can get up quickly here. So let's dive. And see if... What's that? Okay, that's... Is that something that's going to come and get us? Nice. Okay, so that's the farmlands, right? We're at 20% oxygen, so we just need to watch this. But let's go down here a little bit and see. Is this like a ship? What's this? Ooh. A large needle gun magazine. Okay, we're in danger here of... Is that a cave? No, something corrosive, okay. That would give us a shortcut, right? We need to get out of here. We need to get out of here. I think we've probably got enough now to upgrade the diving bit, which will allow us to go from different places. Right. Okay. Clear sky. So we've got no... Morale's gone up. People are fed just. Okay, we've got a couple of levels. Ooh. Vance Stormsend is back from wherever they were. Is their hair different? Vance Stormsend is no longer missing and has gained amphibious lungs. Okay. You've got a bit of explaining to do here, Vance. What on earth is going on? Well, at least he's back. Slightly concerning. What the hell have I not got here now? I don't know. Would you believe that? The thing that I used to have thousands of. And then we can get that sorted out. Right. Okay. Well, that's not a problem. We can just dive again. And we can upgrade him. So, carry capacity or health. As our main diver, let's go health. Right. Improve 20% less oxygen consumption. Improve survivability. 5% swimming speed. That could become useful. 30% needle gun damage. 50% knife damage. That sounds cool. Geology. Okay. Biology. Raw strength. Scavenging. Okay, so he's going to just be a diver, though, so... I'm going to put that into martial arts. So we can... Okay. Level up. So he's got 50. I bet as well to keep bumping health for those that... Yeah. Right, let's do that. Okay. So we've now got another person who's... Avis looks evil. Okay. So we can recruit her. And then... we need to put her into the library, I think. Okay. Ooh, right. Look at this. It's wild. Okay, so we haven't found the maps for these areas. This is... Can you imagine? You have to do this in 40 days. That's just mental. How are you going to find everything in 40 days? Right. I really need to get this diving deck sorted out. So we're going to have to go... Gonna have to go diving again with Hayden. Ooh, hang on a minute. I need to get him sorted though. Because that's unmanned now. Yes. Okay, so he's... Okay, so we've collected all that. We could upgrade. So we've got carbon, plank, web coral. We don't have enough. Right, what do we need here before I do something stupid? I just literally need iron, which I can get fairly quickly, I think. Right, let's do the... I keep saying this. Right, iron, iron, iron. That's all we need to begin with. And then we need to get some food and mementos. Because the more people we've now got here, the more difficult it's becoming to actually keep everybody happy. But now that I can carry more... Okay. Not carbon, I need iron. Okay, iron ore, that's all right. Food, that'll do. What's this? Carbon. Iron, okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh, that was a good one. Mm-hmm. I don't know how I'm going to catch that boonfish. Can I catch it by just swimming fast? Nah, it's going to keep running away from me. Right, food can, nice. Food can. I think we're going to need to use the... Oh, but I can use it. I'm an idiot. I didn't think I had... I didn't think I had darts. Oh, it left a portal. Okay. Interesting. Let's go here. Copper. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Where am I with okay, that's okay. Let's grab that as well as we're here. May as well just keep loading up. I don't have a lot of iron, to be fair. But we're here for food and mementos at this point in time, so let's get the food and mementos. Oh, every time I forget about that algae one. Nothing there. There's food in this bit here, I think. Oh no. Plank. Plank. Ooh, this isn't good. Where's me food and mementos? Okay, that did feel noticeably faster with the killing iron. Oh, hell. Right, can we just lose something? What would we want to lose? Drop one. Okay, let's drop one of them. Uh-huh. What's happened? Why can't I get out of here? Ah. Oh. For some weird reason, for some weird reason, my controller stopped working. Which is a bit strange. Interesting. I'm going to have to swap over, which is going to be a bit interesting here. How do I... Oh, God. This is not clever. Why has this stopped working? No! This is bad news. I've not played this at all with the keyboard. And now I'm going to have to navigate my way back under slight time constraint. Okay. Let's go. Oof. That wasn't fun. Why did it just suddenly stop? That's very strange. Okay, that's interesting. I might need to stop this. Okay, nutrition great, morale terrible. Okay. So many things updating. Red moon again. Uh-oh. Okay. Upgrade. Nice, we've done that. Right. Town hall. We can level up. Put her health up, I think. And then, where is she? Manning the diving deck. Library, workshop, diving deck. Validate, nice. Odette, level up. Let's put her health up because terrible. Structure, manning, skills. Erudition, she's in the lighthouse. Mechanics, lighthouse. Validate that. Kendra's manning the memorial. We'll put her up to there. And then let's put sobriety because it's cheaper to keep them at that point. Fanny definitely needs her health to go up because, oh my god. She is in the library. So let's put that up. Sobriety. Okay. So we're in a bit of trouble here in terms of food. Okay. Still not quite enough to upgrade this. No chance of upgrading that. What's that? Leech gland. Good God. Okay. We've got enough of that. Yes. Workshop. Iron ore, tons of it. And aluminium, which we haven't got yet. New. The workshop must be manned for upgrades to be crafted. Ah. Okay. Ah. Right. Okay. I understand. So we need to go there. And look at that. Passion. Machines. Right. Thank God for that. Let's go here and change that. And Mr. Machine Passion. So, a large needle gun. We don't really need that. An oxygen tank, carbon, iron ore, iron again, copper, algae tissue, silicon, insectoid blood, web coral. Okay, carbon, copper ore, silicon, lithium. Carbon, silicon, rain rot. I've got that, and I've got that. I know where to get the silicon now. Okay, I think hydrodynamic fins would be good, and then, and obviously an increased oxygen tank would be fantastic. So we could do that and do. Oh, you need to do that. Okay, let's not do that because I want the rain rot, and I don't want to face off against those guys again. Right. Yes. Now the only issue here is if I can't get this controller to work, this is not going to be funny. Let me try another controller just to see if that's the problem. No. I don't know what it is. Goodbye. Time for me to head to work. Thank you for being here, Parto. Appreciate you. Hope work goes well. Doesn't want to go off. There we go. Right, let's try this. Okay, right. Let's see if this will work. By putting that into there. No, it doesn't want to. Okay, interesting. Okay. Let me... Oh God, it doesn't want to do that either. What? I'm just trying to get this to... All I want to do is... Right. Exit to desk. No, back to main menu. Right. Let's see if I can get this controller to work. Because I'm not convinced that I'm going to be able to play it on the keyboard. That's the only issue I've got. I might have to quit out of the game and then relaunch it. Just having got used to playing it on the controller, it's going to be a bit of a nightmare. I'm not the best at navigating with WASD, which is why I'm hoping that I'll get the controller back working again. Yeah, we've done all that. Don't need to do that. Been there. Hold to skip. Yeah,
the
okay.
end times.
And then we can do that. This could be a bit annoying. Nah, for some reason, it's just totally rejecting my controller now. Just doesn't want to play with the controller. Alright, I'll try it anyway with the keyboard, but I'm not convinced. I think it's going to cause me a little bit of an issue. All the menu items obviously are fine, but trying to get movement when I'm not used to it is going to cause me a bit of a bother, I think. Okay, so I can select... Okay, yeah, I need 20... West Shallows, it's asking for 20% oxygen. Or it's saying plus 20% oxygen. Okay. Kill creatures to fill the blood gauge. See, I'm just all over the place. This feels so alien to me. Trying to do this with the mouse and keyboard. I wonder why it decided to stop working with the controller. It's really weird. Right, let me try this one again. I don't get why. It did everything quite happily. And then all of a sudden just said, you know what? I don't want to do it anymore. A bit strange. I mean, it doesn't even have a... Maybe it wasn't supposed to ever do it. Because it doesn't look like it's got an ability to rebind the... I wonder if I could do it with mouse steering. This might be a bit bad, but let's see. I don't know if I'm going to have the fidelity with this to... We'll see. How do I put on the... What the hell's that? What am I doing there? Oh, I've got the pacify modify. See, I'm just hitting buttons all over the place now. I think I'm going to have to stop, unfortunately. Because I just can't get this controller to work anymore. And I can't really play it on the keyboard. Which is a bit disappointing, because I'm really keen to keep going. Well, I don't know, Baseman. It was... Literally, it was working fine. And then all of a sudden, just decided it didn't want to play the game anymore. So, nothing's changed. But it's definitely not wanting to play the game. Now, the only issue I've got is having dived down here, I need to get out. Okay, hang on a minute. Now, this has got all horribly wrong because it's got mouse steering on it now. Yeah, I'm so bad at using the keyboard and mouse. I'll just head back. Okay. Well, that's very disappointing. Because I was quite... I'm going to get killed here because... A gazing moon. Okay, morale went up slightly and nutrition's gone. Okay, so that's fine. Very, very, very weird. I don't quite understand. Let me try again, see if I can... Okay, make her have mercy on us. Cliff Undertow lost 10 health. Other present survivors gained grateful. Okay. Cliff, not so great. Everyone else, not a problem. Right, let's do the town hall and boost everybody before I... she's in what's manning the library. Library, erudition. Okay, and then my man Cliff will boost his health back up. Give him sobriety and validate that. And everybody else is as they are. Hayden's health's back to normal. His health is not great. Her health's fine. Okay, I think we'll just leave it here. I'm annoyed. I have to say, I am irked at the fact that that's happened because I was really enjoying it. And I was beginning to get to grips with everything that was going on. And now, for some random reason, the controllers decided not to play the game, and I'm now screwed, basically. So, let's come back out of it. I'll try one more time, see if I can get it to... see if I can get it to work. If I switch off the controller and then switch it, plug it back in before I launch the game, we'll see if that makes any difference. And it's not like it's losing connection anywhere because it's hardwired. I'm using a USB-C cable to connect it. So it's not like it shouldn't be seeing it. It's not like it's dropping out on a Wi-Fi, Bluetooth connection or anything. So. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to. Yeah. It's not going to do it, I don't think. Although it was... after we jumped into it last time, nah, it's not going to do it. I don't understand why it's doing it. Why is it just suddenly stopped? Okay, we're just going to have to leave it there because there's no way I'm going to be able to do this. No way I'm going to be able to do this otherwise, unfortunately. So let's go back to here. That's a bit annoying. I was loving it though. Really enjoying it. Far more than I anticipated I would. I mean, the art style was great. Hang on a minute. I'm going to snooze the ads here so we can have a bit of chat. I was a bit worried when I saw it was a sort of roguelike thing, but...
I'm Batman.
Hello, Banshee. Yeah. Once I kind of got my head around what was happening, there's a hell of a lot going on, but it's great fun. How you're supposed to find all the idols in the 40 days with upgrading everything is just madness. I'd love to see somebody who actually knows how to play the game playing it. I think that would be really interesting to watch. I might go and try and find a couple of YouTube playthroughs or something. But yeah, it's a really interesting concept. So obviously you've got the thing. I think there might actually even be, just give me 2 seconds. I think there might be a demo still. if you really wanted to try it. Yeah, there is a demo still available at this point in time, so you can do that. It's at the same place. You can get that Steam address up at the top. Excuse me. Right, let's do the thing. I don't suppose it's particularly worth doing this tonight because it's been extremely quiet in here tonight, but we'll do it anyway. Yep, there we go. We've been streaming for 3 hours to an average viewers of 7. The last time I streamed to an average viewers of 7 was about 2.5 years ago. And there we go. How is the Neo? Yeah, I haven't really played with it, to be honest, Banshee. I'll message you later. Top chatter, new yapper. Megan, well done. That's because Megan was here playing Scrandle. Nobody else was, so well done, Megan, with 58 messages. There we go. We can take that away. Go away. We can stop that. We can stop that, and we can stop this. And then we can do a quick run through of the bingo, just to make sure. There we go. No new followers, no gifted subs. This is going to be very quick tonight. I did die, obviously. Probably got confused a bit, certainly about the controller. I remember the categories for once in my life. Didn't chat for over 30 minutes. I did get that gifted. Thank you very much again to Guillotine. Really appreciate it. I'll play it again, hopefully with more people in chat. I talked about the weekly schedule as well. I'm going to snooze them as well. Scratched head, yes. Death using and then everybody's here. No, I don't think anybody played Menace at all. Technology did fail. I'll give you that one. I remember the stream receipt. We weren't really puzzling or platforming. And there we go. What have I got? I've got nothing. I've got nothing. So there we go. Bingo cheaty cheater. We'll do that just to see what happens. I've got it, but it doesn't help me at all. Great. Fantastic. Good. I'm not going to bother reading out tonight. I think I'm just going to leave it at this point. So I should be back on Thursday to play This Bed We Made. So if I stream on Thursday, we'll probably play This Bed We Made. If I get an extra stream on Friday, I might go back to doing this if I can figure out how to get the controller to work, and then we'll continue playing This Bed We Made on Sunday and beyond. So hopefully you'll have a good couple of days, and I will see you around, hopefully on Thursday. Thanks for stream. Not a problem at all. Thank you everyone for being here. Really appreciate you, lurkers and chatters. And I will be back on Thursday, probably. See you then. Cheers. Bye.